Do you want to be in control again?
Oh, did you want to?
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna just pump this in real quick and
it
then.
is 278. You be in charge for now. How about next time you die, I'll take.
I was just gonna hand it to you
No,
when we got to the wire puzzle because you said you're good at those. So I bet you want to.
Well, in theory, I'm good at those.
And then you get to play one.
We'll just switch off every time we die. Wait, do the... I guess you don't need anything from the lock anymore. Yeah, go do the... So that opens up the... that puzzle. Yeah.
Alright, tag out.
Hang on. We gotta get you up to you.
The pluses can't connect to a negative. If they ever connect to a negative, this should be the front door.
Front door is locked. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hello?
Well, I guess that's not the way out then, huh?
You ever had a game just really expressly go, no. Escape the house. Oh. Hey, bestie.
Hello, Emily.
The fuck was that about?
It is Emily, right? Do you know who I am?
You're Parker Nest. Yeah. You're Parker Nest. I saw you at the gas station. At least, I think I did.
Right. Do you feel strange spending so much time in my home?
Your home?
Is not Rome still Rome? Are these really the last days of the Roman Empire? Men, just think about the Roman Empire.
I'm just always... please, make sense.
Tell me, when that creature, the homunculus...
Always a fucking homunculus.
When it attacks you, do you feel it? Do you feel anything when you die?
Yes. But I'm learning to ignore it.
It's like an illusion now.
Nope. It's like an illusion now. Since I know the next loop is coming right up.
Funny. That's not what your friend said.
I knew it. Wait, my friend? Who?
I imagine you must blame me for what's happening to you. Frankly, I do too. Find to whom this cruel world appears, and you will know why it appears so cruel.
Cryptic, I love it.
In the attic, you'll find a device I've built. Something Burroughs told me about before he pissed off to Tangiers. Called an accumulator. Supposed to aid in cellular reassembly. I built it believing it would extend my halcyon days. Of course, I was in my 50s. I should have known that time was already behind me. Still, I hoped it would regain some of the feeling I once had.
God, is this like a metaphor for like losing joy in life and trying to find happiness even when you're past what society considers your prime?
Naturally, it didn't. Instead, over time, it made the house. It made you. It made that thing.
It made me.
The homunculus. And it made a liar out of me. The only comfort that brings me regarding the predicament I seem to have gotten you into is that it keeps creating and recreating you. But it won't last forever. In fact, I suspect the mere fact we're having this conversation now is a sign that both of us are in some kind of hot water. The accumulator is the maker of the world in which we live. It alone can change it or unmake it.
What? Hey, yo. Gary, you won't believe what I just fucking saw.
Emily, I talked to Cliff about you.
Okay, so conversations that we've had are spilling into the next loops. I'm glad he'd listen to a close friend like you.
Emily, Cliff adores you. The reality is he misses you. He would never, in a million years, actually show it, but he misses you. And no one person can convince him somebody actually misses him back.
I hope Pete is okay. Where's Pete?
I don't think anyone has heard from him today. He said he'd be here by, like, 6, but you beat him there.
Y'all were actually in touch with him? I haven't heard from him in forever.
Huh. Neither have I, really.
What's happening? What's the plan for tonight?
I'm happy just killing time for a while. It's a good feeling. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he says he should be done soon.
I want out of this place. This sounds kind of wild, huh?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. But I'm sorry if the hoarder vibe is tough on your OCD brain. I'm also sorry if it's shitty me to call it your OCD brain.
No offense taken. Because you're right. My skin is crawling just looking at this place. But it's okay.
Yikes.
Talk to you later.
Later.
Okay.
I mean, we don't need it, right?
Well, I want to see if there's something different this time around.
It's empty.
There's no way I totally forgot to pack. What the hell? Things are changing.
Should we go talk to Cliff, or...
Yeah. Hi, Megan.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Emily, but I'm so glad you're here.
I think everybody's going through this time loop. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. The con took it out of me.
We've all been there. It's okay. Anyways, we're still waiting on Pete.
Pete's dead!
I guess turn the power on. Let's try and power on the other.
I'll talk to you again soon. I want to try to... Yeah. Okay. So. Working backwards then to get blue on. We need... This is... so interesting. Like, I can't remember the last time I played a game that felt this esoteric. Like, I feel like the only time I ever... Because I've got that, like, it's scary, but I'm spending more of my time going,
what's going on?
Okay, well, what if XYZ? And I feel like that's always reserved for movies rather than, like, video games.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You did it.
Okay. Where does that go, though?
Upstairs.
Alright. Get fucked,
You've got-
homunculus.
Yeah, you've got an hour until...
Get fucked. I don't know where that goes,
Just
though.
look for anything that's on.
Alright. Hello? Did you see that?
No, what was it?
There was something crawling right here that snuck away.
Oh, blue.
Blue. There was something, like, on the ground that was, like, kind of flesh-colored. That goes to the attic. We powered on something in the fucking attic.
Oh, it's that box. That light, that under the light.
What?
In the hallway, under the light.
Check machine.
It toggles the ones that are adjacent to it every time you touch it.
Yeah, I figured that out, but I gotta... Okay, so... Okay, so we have to get just those ones on.
Reset it to blank.
I don't know how.
You go hide, quick.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You gotta go in there now, because he's gonna be here in 10 minutes.
God, Henry, you make me very anxious. I love you so much, but you make me so nervous. You are so anxiety. I love you so much.
I love you so much. I'm sorry for scaring you.
It's okay. You make my brain go fucking panic because I'm scared.
Okay, now we can leave.
No, he's still there. I am convinced. Well, one, that he said there's something about your right eye that I don't like, and we're looking at her right eye. And there's also, like, a flashlight that shines out of her chest. Which, I don't know what that is. She's not holding a phone. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, God. I don't like it. I want to just sit and, like, stare at it, but I can feel every second that I'm, like, not clicking a button, just passing by as a minute. Like, I wish we could start with it off.
Yeah, we did, and then...
Well...
Oh, we're about to die. And then we'll get start with it off again.
Yeah. Stab. You couldn't solve the puzzle. You couldn't solve the puzzle that is in...
So at that point, I look at Gary and I say, that makes two of us. And Gary clearly wants to back down, but I don't want to back down. And we stared that guy down until he backed off.
You intimidated him?
Nah, he never wanted to fight. Turned out he was joking.
Huh. So that happened at the Roadhouse, huh?
Yep.
Huh. I haven't been to the Roadhouse since we were all there together. First time we watched the Perseids. That must have been what? Like 3 years ago?
Yep. Glad you had occasion to grace us with your presence again.
Well, my grandma died very conveniently.
You wouldn't have come otherwise? And I thought Pete was the flaky one.
If my grandma was still alive, I probably wouldn't be here. I'm gonna tell the truth. I've been really anxious about coming back here. I've been busy.
So relax. We're supposed to be having fun here. We'll drink out of dirty glasses and watch them fall in space garbage, and it'll be great.
But isn't the bar just outside of town? Where are we going?
We're going to the site where I've been working.
Why? And why are you telling me this now? We're gonna get to the bar way after everybody else.
I told the others a later start time. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to pick up my last check alone.
Your last check? Last time we talked, you seemed crazy about that job.
The last time we talked was like 14 months ago. My mom owed me some money. It's fine.
Okay. Wait, didn't we just pass the Riverside exit? Isn't that where you said the site was? I thought they were in Pennsylvania.
Do you know what day it is, Emily?
August 13th? Friday. Oh.
Friday, August 13th.
So what? You're superstitious now? Wait. Are you afraid to go back there? Is that why you quit? Her left eye is covered. I never noticed that before.
Nobody sticks around those kinds of jobs long. You either work a decade tear your body up, or you quit before you're in too deep.
Uh-huh.
Buddy of mine, Martin, kind of an older guy, wife and 2 kids. He spotted another guy, Brian, as he's bringing in a dump truck full of gravel laying a foundation. The truck hits a bundle of rebar. The scaffold collapses. Martin falls into the pit, and the truck tips behind him, just enough to dump all that gravel on top of him. He's chest deep in gravel now, but his arms are free. He's responsive, feeling okay. Miracle. But it turns out, there's 18 tons of gravel in there with him, right? All that weight, it's pushed all the oxygen in his blood up into his brain. But below the waist, he's crushed. He's just one big bruise. And they pull him out of there. All that blood's gonna go racing to his legs. He's gonna go in a shock. And his brain's gonna die. So this is it. They bring in his family. Explain the situation. They hug him. Say goodbye. Then they winch him out and he's gone.
Christ. That's awful, Cliff. They really pulled him out like that?
You don't believe me?
No, I believe you. It's just...
It happened. It happened to somebody I know, Emily. And it's gonna happen to me. Either I live hard and die young like Martin, or become a lumpy old asshole like my dad.
Eyes on the road. I'm not gonna let that happen to you. We're gonna get out of here. Sorry, Cliff. God, the one, like, out of tune guitar.
Don't mention it. I'm sorry, too.
Wait, where are we? How long have we been driving for? Oh, fuck this game.
Alright, well. Quick.
That! Did you fucking see that? What was that?
I didn't see it.
Henry, how do you not see them?
Maybe it's just you.
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're seeing it. It's like a little fucking thing. A little fucking thing on 2 legs. A little flesh-tone gremlin. It's like those little flesh monsters from the meat house in Vampire. Do you remember them?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You're fucking lying to me, Henry. Do you remember the meat house in Vampire? Vampire the Masquerade.
I didn't play it.
You watched me play it, Henry.
I wasn't there for that session.
Yeah, you're lying. I don't believe you. You know what I'm talking about. Henry! You can't... Henry! You know the meat house. You've seen my meat house rant. I know you have.
No.
Henry. It's like a little meatball with 2 little elbow legs going... I know you know what I'm talking about, and I keep seeing it. It's sneaking around corners.
Baby, are you okay?
You can't gaslight me on public television.
You seem really nervous.
Henry! You're a monster. Why are you like this? You're gonna have to change one of those. It's the little meat gremlin. It's there. I know it's there. You gotta... Okay. When you turn... There is where it's gonna appear. It's always running around corners or doorways. Okay.
Okay. So you're a little meat gremlin?
I'm killing you.
Why?
Because I'm so nervous and then you're not seeing the thing that I'm seeing. puzzle that I can't solve.
Um.
You can't gaslight me, Henry. I know the truth.
I think...
We have the time to figure it out.
Well, that's all of them on.
Okay.
Which is not as helpful as I thought it was going to be.
No. This is an astonishingly hard puzzle. And it's been in every video game since the 90s. And yet it never gets easier to solve. This game is so fascinating because I thought it was just going to be endless time loops, but now it's like there's a new thing every time you die, which implies that there's a limited number of loops you have. Brother, I crave loops.
Dude, I don't want to loop anymore. I want to solve this puzzle and get out of here.
I'm tired of looping. Alright, I'm gonna go hide. Because I don't trust you, fucker. Alright. There's a strat. We gotta find this. How do you look up that type of puzzle? What is that type of puzzle called?
Toggle puzzle, probably.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your pen?
How to solve toggle puzzle. Come on, 1 minute and then this bitch is coming out of the attic. I am a spooky boy. I come out of the elevator and I stab all your friends. My head is my ghost and I have a very long face. What did doing the... This told me something. Hang on. It was this. The locker. Solved the synthesizer. Solved stay. Which doesn't mean anything yet. We'll give it... Yeah, okay. It's been 15 minutes. Did you get the fuck out of here yet? Okay, cool. Alright. Fuck! Ooh! No! Get in the door! No! Damn it!
Okay.
Alright, 15 minutes is not enough. It turns out he needs much more time to get that. Is that a pile of meat? Where are we? I hope getting out here wasn't too much of a hassle for you guys. I'm like, for real, the drive was fine. It was like nothing for miles except trees, and once every hour we'd see cows or something. At one point, we stopped at one of those roadside boiled peanut stands, and we saw the guy ladle some of the hot nut water into his mouth, so we left without getting any. It sounds to me like you saw something that made you feel funny. I should tell a trusted adult right away. Did a joke just go over my head? Oh, that's my roommate! That's a lesbian if I ever saw one. I feel like this is one of those Emily Francineisms, and none of us speak that language. Yeah, I haven't seen Francine. Incoming ad break in 5 minutes, by the way. We haven't seen Francine since, like, the second loop, have we?
We have not.
Yeah, she hasn't been in there.
Well, she has been. Like, we've seen...
Have we? We just haven't talked to her?
We just haven't talked to her.
We should try talking to her again. Wait, you guys know this story? Or don't know the story? So, like, do you guys remember when the local artist council held that mini-con in the spring? I got a booth and was crunching like crazy to churn out little paintings and zines while also doing homework. Poorly. And because I'm a good friend, I offered to help set things up to make her life easier. That and I wanted an excuse to hang out and people watch. Emily sends me to Kinko to pick up a box of freshly painted and very glossy, nice autobio zines. Get back to the con, just in time for the show to get going. I was excited to see how the books came out, but I was nervous about full bleeds and whatnot. And when I open the box, it's not my zines. Oh, wait, this is Emily. Fuck. It was instead fully packed with a variety of public safety and surprisingly Christian pamphlets. Like the kind you get in Dare or the ones assholes leave instead of tips. I'm panicking because the print job was expensive and I was hoping to make my money back. And now I have a box of shit people try to hand you at the grocery store. And the booth next to us saw the whole thing and wanted to read them. And I'm standing there feeling like the biggest idiot on planet Earth for ruining my friend's show. Then Emily fans them out on the table, scribbles a little sign that says $1, and those things start selling like hotcakes. Turns out, disaffected stoners really love Dare ephemera. Ever since, little snippets of those pamphlets will just randomly pop into my head. Radon might be right behind you. Don't get fries, dude. Drinking ain't cool. Drinking ain't cool. Don't be a F-O-O-L. F-O-O-L is an acronym. Something about peer pressure? I don't know. I remember making Mad Libs out of the fill-in-the-blank questions on the back of the pamphlet. Most teens really like alcohol. Francine, you made the best mistake possible. You saved me from having other people see cartoons of me unsuccessfully trying to convince the Krispy Kreme employees to let me have some of the burned donuts that got stuck in the production line and having an inexplicable panic attack in the parking lot. No one needs to see that. So, thank you again for fucking up so bad. Did they let you have the donuts? They did not. So you really took those old brochures literally, huh? What do you mean? Drinking ain't cool. That sounds like something you would say. I'm always afraid to drink around you because you get all judgy. You know what? I just realized I need to go find my binoculars. I'll be right back. Yeah, Megan is always grimacing. It's messed up. They don't just let you have the donuts. I mean, they're just gonna go in the trash anyway. Big regret. Live, whatever. Having a panic attack. Alone in my room. Got a drawing table. You doing okay in here? Yeah, I just needed a second. You said that. Yeah, like 14 minutes ago. Well, I told the gang I would bring those binoculars along for the trip, so I've been looking for them, and I don't think they're here. So now I'm curled up in a ball, trying not to hyperventilate. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought you were doing great. I haven't seen you this on in a while. I think 20 minutes of on is all I can do. And I think I can only do that because Francine's wingmanning me.
Okay.
Have you figured it out?
I think I've got it.
Alright.
You press the top right first.
Alright.
Then the middle right. Then the middle left. Then the bottom left.
Okay.
Next time.
Alright, next time. It's embarrassing. When we met, I was all Captain Cool, helping Francine get her shit together. But I'm not like I was back then in school. I don't even recognize that person.
You don't have to be perfect for them to like you. You're their friend. They already like you.
Do they like me, or do they just like whoever that was?
Unless you've been quietly struggling with demonic possession or something, whoever that was is still you. Look, I don't want to make you feel any more guilty about it, but I can only talk to your friends about data analysis for so long. You're fine, you're safe, they miss you. Even if they'll never forgive you for not being able to find the binoculars. Come on, I'm making tea.
Yay!
What, did you need a pair of binoculars to find that pair of binoculars?
Cliff, you're a bitch. Sorry you're stuck in this time loop with me. Get your feet off my table.
Jesus, what are you, my mom?
I just don't want you ruining my table. I eat on that.
Cliff, we need to talk about that binocular joke. I'm disappointed in you.
It's okay. Laura turned it off. I know.
You're really worried about this, huh? Like you're worried about me ruining your table?
Cliff, cool it.
Cliff, cool it. We're just messing around.
Your guy's apartment's so cute. This seems like a really nice area.
Will we even be able to see the show out here with all the light pollution?
Come on, it's not that bad if you go like a mile out of town.
Anyway, the moon is just a tiny crescent tonight. Barely any competition for the Perseid. Hell, maybe binoculars would be cool. Getting lost, looking for Theseus Major and Gonads districts and all the other kind of magic school bus stuff they try to teach us about.
Oh, hell, I gotta check my neighbor and see if she'll feed my guppies.
You didn't take Carol out before you left?
I'm taking care of it now.
Hot nut water guy got me thinking. That hot nut water would probably be good.
Super umami, yeah.
Obviously. But hot nut water guy also got me thinking. I feel like travel becomes way less stressful once you just accept that things in a new place are gonna be uncertain and weird instead of trying to control every last detail. Just go with the flow. At that time, we were out in the mountains and decided to follow signs for a family fun center.
Yeah, and it was a nightmare. And ended up in a burned out ghost town with no signs of escape.
Totally. The creaking of distant rocking chair. Unreadable old billboards bleached white by the sun.
Tetanus on every surface.
Gotta love that percolating sense of unknowable danger. Guys, guess what? I'm changing the subject. What are we gonna get for dinner? I could go for some za.
No, nobody calls it za.
I call it za.
I know, that's why I'm mad. I think we could do better than za. Emily, you live here. Where should we get food? Dinky little diner with a rotating pie. Yeah, Thai place. There's a really great Thai place down the street. Yeah, sure. Let's just get a pizza.
In that case, we'd better get going if we're going to get to Domino's before they close.
Emily, you got so much anxiety. Crud. Okay, let me just do the rounds of the apartment real quick before we go.
Emily, seriously, are you still worried about your knobs?
It's not that unreasonable. An apartment next door to mine was like, I guess, a crash pad for pilots who are coming into the airport down the road. The city shut off our gas and nobody was around to turn the pilot light back on.
No pilots for the pilot light. They had one job. I'm taking heat for the binocular joke, and you can get away with that one.
Right? Anyway, with the pilot light off, the room just slowly swelled with gas.
Radon.
Radon! By the time the landlord finally came by to shut off the valve, the apartment was so filled with gas that the windows had bowed out from the pressure. Sure, but that has to be rare. Rare, but it happens, and gas is invisible, so... Megan, you're not helping Emily's OCD.
I worry about that too. The thing that bothers me is like, what happens if my lungs are full of gas and it ignites? My lungs getting like all burned up from the inside?
Yo, what is wrong with you?
Wouldn't the gas need oxygen to ignite? What's in my lungs if not oxygen?
Gas.
Guys, I think we should stop talking about this. Why should we? Listen, gas isn't some magic murder monster coming to kill you. You turn the knob, and it's off. That's it. Pete, help me out here.
Left eye.
Exactly. Thank you. That's just what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is going on?
Look, let me just put this to rest for you, Emily. See? And did we all die in a blazing inferno? No. So you can relax now.
Wow, Cliff, you're right. I'm so relaxed. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment.
Alright, well.
Let's see if there's something new in my suitcase.
Alright, we're gonna waste time on the suitcase.
Yes, we are. Eat my ass. Nothing's inside.
Man, it really makes you roleplay a person with anxiety because sometimes you just turn the opposite direction even though you have a specific idea of what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I need to be doing this, but I'm not in control of my actions.
Do you have a mini heart attack anytime anybody walks behind you?
Yep.
It's the top row. Yeah.
Okay, okay, going upstairs. Yeah, this really has the, I need to go upstairs, I need to check everything. Why are you going there? What is happening? I'm not in control of what is happening. No, stop it. Don't touch. Henry, you know how sometimes you grab the controller out of my hand?
Yeah, well, maybe stop seeing weird little critters.
Like, it was there.
Okay.
And it was fucking scary. Okay.
Top right. Middle right. Middle left. Bottom left.
You're so fucking smart.
Oh, do you want to look at that real quick?
Parker, again, I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. See. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you get in the attic, just press the buttons in this order.
Oh, so it's the same as solving the pressure thing.
It's also the order that she counted the gas knobs in, I think.
They were in a line.
But she went like...
Maybe.
Above it, on it, below it. But I'm not sure. Sure. I looked at it and I was like, oh, is that a clue?
Is that a code? I'm not saying I want to guide your puzzle. I'm saying you should install a normal lock. See. Interesting. There's a homunculus in here.
Hold tilt.
Seven, 3, 3. Cellar back door.
You just gotta put 733 in, I think, for that.
Okay, so 733 is gonna trigger something for this.
That's in the cellar.
Broken exposed wire. Touching this would be very bad. So we are gonna need to come back here once the power's out.
Okay. Why? Why'd you do that?
I don't know why I did that.
Now we're gonna have to... Dude, why'd you do that? Don't the other kids seem like strangers to
I
you?
don't know why I did that, but it was funny. Huh?
There's something kind of naive about them. It's quaint in a way, but it's so unlike how I remember them. So Nest's machine seems to need power if you want to turn it on. It needs 3 units of power. One of them seems to be in the attic. Look for a machine connected with a conspicuous cable. Take care of yourself if you can.
I didn't mean to.
Well, let's go to the basement and enter seat 733 now. We don't need to do it.
We don't?
I don't think so, but we'll find out how far we can shortcut, I guess.
Yeah. There we go. What was it? 733?
Yeah. So, you've decided to live forever. Is this it? Is it all you've ever wanted? Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna take a long time. Why, it's good you chose to be this way. This is where you belong. We've been waiting for you. This was the only logical conclusion. And you're very smart. To be where you are right now. The 5 commandments. 1. Heaven is already inside you. 2. There's nothing wrong with lying to yourself. 3. You'll never have to feel bad again. 4. There are no mirrors where you're going. 5. Nobody is gonna miss you. Smile! You're here forever. Published by Corporal Works of Patronage and Mercy.
Blue cable disappears through the wall here. Guess I need to figure out how to get through this door. Not budging. I think the locking mechanism is controlled by a nearby device. One has been snip-snapped. X. Alright, so we now have... So that leads to that. Okay, so we've got that path. Why are we getting exclamation points again for stuff we've already seen? Read the guest book. Relatively short list of names dated months apart. At the bottom of the list, Nest, Parker, M. Nest's handwriting is manicured and perfect. None of the other names are in the last first format, and none of the others list a middle initial. Gross.
That looks familiar.
What do you mean?
The painting.
Yeah, you're right.
Can you get into the office?
Yeah, I'm gonna try first. Applicant, Parker Nest. Application fee and donation paid. Administrator's notes. Parker is not unlike a typical applicant to our society, and across a range of social descriptors and pedigrees, he does appear to be a model applicant.
Why is he outside now?
God, I just got like a cold chill through my body. I'm scared. However, after spending time with him, I'm convinced that his subtlety seems to be based on a carefully curated and performed set of behaviors. All structured around a simple assumption. He's convinced he deserves to be here. I am so uncomfortable now that you pointed that out, Henry.
Yeah, he's got his hand raised and pressed against the glass.
Yep, I hate it. Thank you. I am so scared. That is so awful.
Were those red handprints there before?
I think maybe. Oh, the back of my earring is falling out. That's okay. On multiple occasions, I attempted to reach out to him. He has jumped to prove his knowledge of our organization was greater than my own. How could anyone be so obsequious and so arrogant at the same time? Application status denied. I'm so scared. I don't want to...
Alright, we're gonna leave. Okay, he's not out here
anymore.
He's not here anymore.
Arms? Gary, I found your jacket in the little blue room today. I put it in my locker. You can have it back next time I see you. Please don't leave stuff in the steam tunnels again. At least not in the little blue room. You know I hate the little blue room.
Why Gary?
Wait, that was a note left by Gary?
Left to Gary.
Left to... Seems like a maze or a dungeon or something. How big is this place? We need one more thing. Jesus. Need something else to power it on. Button. It's on a timer? Have you considered, sir, that fuck this place? Fuck this place. What the fuck is going on?
When do we stop?
I don't know.
It's after midnight now.
It's what? Oh, fuck. Do you want to look up how long the game is?
Sure. Hold on. I'm gonna go look at my computer. I'll be right back.
Don't leave me alone.
Okay,
here.
I'll look on my phone then.
Yes. Because if this is like an 8-hour game, I think we need to call it here. If it's like a 4-hour game,
I'm gonna pull up a Homebody walkthrough. I'm gonna scroll down to where we got, and then I'll
see how much more there is.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hate this. Thank you. I'm terrified. Are you the homunculus?
It's not the same homunculus.
It's a different homunculus. And you were beating your head against the wall earlier. Jory, go to therapy!
It's pretty good. We are a little less than halfway.
Less than halfway?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, alright. Should we call it here?
I think so.
Yeah, if we're a little less than halfway, I feel like we should just finish it next time. Is it because there's no save option, is there? It auto-saves. Warning game, violence, body horror, psychological issues including anxiety, OCD, and depression. No shit. So, that was so much. That was awful. I loved it. That game is so cool. I'm going to move us over here so that way I can look at the screen. That game is fucking fascinating. I hate it. I can't wait to play it again. I am disgusted and I want nothing to do with it ever. We're getting there. We're going to ramp up a little bit more. This game is fucked. I love it. I'm super excited to play more of it. This was a ton of fun. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. And I will see you guys later. I'm reeling. Okay. I hope everybody has a good night. I love you all. Mwah.